What's up, y'all? Mm, mm. Good afternoon. Good morning. What's up, Andre? What's up, Carolyn? Y'all, I don't know where my glasses at. I just literally woke up. I can't see none of y'all names. Jackson bought my clothes in this room last night. I don't know if he bought my glasses in here. So hi to everybody. As soon as I can find my glasses. I don't know what they did with my glasses. I got my earrings. I really don't know where my glasses at. I woke up, my nose not working right because I slept with a ceiling fan. I'm just feeling all types of terrible. What's up, lady in the room? I like that. Hey, Miss Doll. Let's see, I wanted to go. I'm over my girlfriend Juliet's house, but everybody is still asleep. We didn't go to bed till about 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, we ain't go to bed till about 4 o'clock this morning, and everybody's still asleep. I literally just woke up like 11:20. I was like, oh my goodness, I got to go on the couch. I said, I'm going to do it because I told him, but I'm doing it right here in the room I'm in because I don't want to be out in the open. When I say the whole house sleep, the whole house is still asleep. And we got some stuff to do today. So before we get started, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And let's give our thanks to the Lord because remember, that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Can I get an amen? Amen. He woke me up. If he woke you up, he got something planned for you. He woke me up with a stuffy nose from that damn ceiling fan. I should have left that thing off. Hey, Luther. What you guys doing on this Saturday? I ain't got much. We doing movie day. So we got to go buy stuff for the movies. Yeah, I looked at John Wick last night. I fell asleep on it. The Friday before that, looked at Furious X. Hey, Tita. Let's give a look at the newest. What we look at last night? The newest. The driving joint. Van Diesel. Furious X. Yeah, I think it's called Furious X. Hey, Life. Then we look at Furious X. Yeah, with Furious X, that thing was good. A 2 hour movie took us 5 hours to watch. Make the math. They kept pausing it. Somebody new came in, had to start it over from the beginning. Then people's phones was ringing. They kept pausing it. No, I did not, Tita. You know what? I don't keep up with stuff like that. Um, hey, Valerie Ransom. I don't keep up with stuff like that because I don't watch the news. The news is so sad. It's bad enough I can hear things from other people like you just told me this. But when you literally sit down and watch the news is so sad. I know it's informative, and I know we gotta know what's going on in the world, but it is so sad. So I be like, what's today's date, y'all? Today is this July, right? So what's today's date? July the I'm trying to change Juliet calendar. She haven't changed it. I know she got a cute little calendar. Always like this calendar. Today is July. It's Saturday. I don't know then again, you never know. Day July. So that's why I don't look at too much of the news. So, anybody got any plans? July 15th, thank you. So, only plans we got today is going out, going to the movies, this, that, and the other, and the third. Yesterday I talked about thank you guys so much for getting me closer and closer to the finale and my favorite chef. I really appreciate that. If you're 24 hours up, guys, yes. Hey, Dr. M, let's get our votes in, get our votes on. Okay, Miss Ransom, happy birthday, girl. Enjoy your weekend. Really enjoy your weekend. So, early on this week, hey, Crackpot Queen, when I went live, people people wanted to talk about Kiki Palmer. At first, I didn't know what y'all was talking about, but Jackson had told me something about it. Tia had told me something about it, and then I went looking stuff up all over social media. I may be a week and a day too late, okay, because I fall behind. I try not to gossip about celebrities or that tea talk and all that type of stuff, but that stuff be popular because that's to say it is what it is. People are nosy. Shit, I'm nosy. We like to know what's going on in other people's lives. Help us reflect from our own lives when shit just not going right. At least you know somebody else's stuff is just might be a little bit messed up like yours, right? So thank you, Tita. So I'm not gonna lie, I am a fan of the gossip pages. I look, I listen, but I never repeat stuff. But I watch and follow all those little gossip channels, especially the impressive. Um, oh, go ahead, girl. I know. I say it all the time, Miss Ransom. Honey, trust, I feel you on that one about mama. I wake up every day and still be like, damn, I can't believe this shit. It's still, and that's literally what I say. Because when I turn around, she's on my phone. And my heart breaks all over again. And you know what I'm saying? And for a brief moment, I be like, whew, let me get up and do something. It's never it's never into it for real. Hey, low life. Hey, Luther. So, hey, Debbie. It is a beautiful day. I don't know. I see I see light outside. So, honey, it was thunderstorming, lightning, pouring down rain in the DMV last night. It was so bad the lights was flickering. I was getting scared and like turn shit off. Oh my goodness, that's how it was. It was so turn my head edge. Y'all can tell I just rolled out of bed. I'm doing fine. Thank you, Miss Michelle. Oh, y'all was on live with Tia this morning? Child, I was asleep. I ain't even see Tia on her live this morning. But I know she gonna get ready for her day. Tia going to a 70s party. I can't wait till she pop those pictures because I'm ready to see her in her outfit. I didn't even get a chance to see her in her outfit before I left home. Yes, Miss Debbie, that rain was coming down. Thank you, Dr. M. Hey, Bill. Bellberry, how you doing? So, back to what I was saying, conversation. They wanted me my opinion. First of all, let's just take the cliche out because you're a mother, you can't look pretty. You know what I'm saying? You can't get yourself dolled up. I don't care what age of a mother that you are, because people do this. Because my sons told me I had did something or wore something and I liked it. And they told me, Mom, you can't wear that. You're a grandmother. What do that mean? There we go with these titles again. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I talked to you guys about being more than a title. These are titles that we love. These are titles that some people, try to get to be. They fight hard to be. But let me tell you, I am more than a mom. I am more than an auntie. I am more than a grandmother. So you to behold those titles on me and want me to live up to a certain standards because you see me in a different light. Boo boo. That's your problem. Don't make your problem my problem, okay? That's what I had to tell my son. And that's what Kiki had to tell that man. Yes, I gave birth. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, I am somebody's mom. But what you got to remember, at the end of the day, in her situation, who you hooked up with. Now, I know that her baby daddy, because he out here calling her wife and he ain't put no ring on it. So you lost the she don't even hold that title yet. So you keep acting the way you got, you ain't gonna be no husband, okay? So, and I understand we all got morals and we see things differently, but in her case, she have a status to live up to. You know what I'm saying? You knew when you got with her who she was. She was young, she was vibrant, and she is a star in her own right. She had things to look. She had to look a certain way, act a certain way, be out in these streets walking a certain way. She has an image that she's been rounding out for herself long before you came along. And I be damned if that's because I had your baby, that my image is gonna go down here. I am building a brand. You know what I'm saying? She is a whole vibe. She's a whole brand. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if we look at before Kiki Palmer pregnant and then after Kiki Palmer pregnant, that baby gave her some breasts, some hips, some ass, and she want to show it off. And there's nothing wrong with that. I need you to sit down and have several seats and let that woman be the best possible her as she could be. I don't think she did nothing wrong. I mean, the outfit may have been a little bit too much, but it was her. Who are you to say that? You're not her daddy. You ain't give birth to her. You ain't helped to give the birth to her, whatever. And I think she looked beautiful. And honey, what you should have been mad at, you were about the outfit. Well, you should have been mad at, because Usher was all up on that. She made me wish I was her at that moment. Y'all better stop playing. You better stop playing. Okay? But they knew their boundaries and it was all fun and happiness and enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So, some people gotta learn to and then this is another thing. Why you take everything to social media? If you didn't see her before she left home, and I'm quite sure you saw her before you left home. Cause I know you there with this baby and stuff. That's right. She look amazing, Miss Aretha. Why you couldn't make a compliment before you left home? Why before she left home be like, babe, I love you. But damn, you just showing a little bit too much. Maybe then she could have respected the fact that you really wasn't feeling her outfit. But nah, nigga, my bad. You're gonna wait till she out in public, living her best life, enjoying some time away from the baby, because yes, we do need time away from the baby. It's gonna be very overwhelming at the beginning. And you wanna put it on social media. I think you tried to embarrass her. That's what I think what you tried to do. I think you tried to embarrass her to make her feel bad about her outfit so that she won't wear nothing like that again. But see what you don't know. Kiki Farmer, she got a village. She the cousin that somebody said you don't talk about because she that good girl. Let her live her life. And it backfired on you. He tried to shut her down, DM, Dr. M. But it backfired. See, what he didn't recognize and what he didn't understand, that he had people out here who love Kiki. You know, like I said, people be relatable to people. You know what I'm saying? People feel like, hey, that's my little sis you coming for, whatever. Dude, you knew. You new to the program. What you better do is get on board before she dig you behind. Now, I don't know what Kiki response was, but I don't know if, verbatim and from mouth to mouth. Yes, at the end of the day, she was coming home to him. No matter how much fun weekend she was having, she knew where her head lie. She knew what was at home. And that's what he forgot. And he tried to shut her down. He tried to embarrass her. He tried to do this and try to do that. Don't do that, boo. That's not a good look. And you're gonna end up messing up more than being the baby daddy. Your relationship gonna be over. And you're just gonna be a baby daddy. Now you know she got feelings for you. I see how she prays you all the time. Let her love and live life. You know what I'm saying? The girl got feelings for you. There's no denying that. But you're gonna mess it up. Because what people was not gonna do, especially people in her status, is that she may got love for you. You may help conceive this baby, and she's loving this baby. But what she's not gonna let you do, she's not gonna let you tear down her career that she spent her whole life building up. That's what we're not gonna do. We will let you go before you tear down. And you do not want to do that, brother, man. You do not want to do that. Because I believe at the end of the day, her career will come before that love. She got too much invested in it. You a fly by nigga. Okay? And you could be gone. Don't mess it up. I ain't saying kiss nobody but I'm saying be respectful to who she is as a person, as a star, and as a whole brand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't let your feelings get you caught. That's all I gotta say. Because I understand. You know. But my hey Miss Rita girl. I'm just saying for next time, if she hey Miss Smith, if she's laying something that you ain't feeling, keep that in the house. Let her know before she walk out the door. And then let her decide whether or not she's gonna wear it or not. You can't control what she put on her body, and you most definitely can't control her as a person. And that's the thing. People always want to control people. Just because you got a child bound, I'm now controlling you. All over social media talking about your morals, being a wife and a mom. Kiki ain't got no wedding pictures out here. She ain't made no announcements or no rings on her finger. So you made a mistake when you put the wife. Y'all so quick to call somebody wifey. Yeah, I know sometimes we make a mistake by we giving y'all the whole cow and ain't making you work for it. That's our problem. That's something as black women or as women, period, we need to learn. We need to stop dishing out the whole cow instead of letting y'all just sip a little bit of the milk. But we are emotional beings. Women are tend to be a little bit more emotional than men. And y'all tend to be a little bit more needy than us. So we kind of like be nurture, we're nurturers by heart. You know what I'm saying? So we end up nurturing our relationship more often than we should, more quickly than we should. We always start giving our all before we see who you are. And that's our mistake. We're gonna learn from it. We're gonna learn from it. We can't keep giving y'all the whole grocery store. You know what I'm saying? And y'all giving us nickels and pennies. Life don't work like that. But that's our mistake. We're gonna learn. And we are learning. You know what I'm saying? I know I learned. I learned the hard way. So yeah. You better stop. Because you'll never make that status. Because if you acting like this now and she's a girlfriend and just the mother of your child, imagine what you're gonna act like when you get the ring on it. You really gonna think you had some control. So stop. Because you burning your bridge for you. Make it to the altar, baby. She'll make her think twice. And that's all I got to say about that. The next time you got something to say to Miss Kiki, Okay, she said, well, I say, so T, I have a question. What's the difference in committing to a person for the rest of your life rather than signing a piece of paper for marriage? So Lord Life said, what's the difference in committing to a person for the rest of your life rather than signing a paper for marriage? Um who? Non-marriage versus marriage. It's things in the non-marriage that the sign of that paper won't get you. I know, and it depends on each individual low life. I think everybody is different in relationship. Some people be so committed to each other and don't sign no paper, and people who sign that paper would just mess everything up. There's no commitment, no trust, no loyalty, no anything. So excuse me, I think it's based on each individual relationship on how people respect each other boundaries, how they look at each other, and how they view life. You know what I'm saying? Because some people who's in a committed relationship without ever getting married could be the best of everything. I mean, the trust is there with each other, the love is there with each other, that they could go as far as like sharing bank accounts and sharing houses, sign things with each other. People say, "Oh, if you're not married, you can't do this, you can't do that." You can, because some everybody don't believe in this in marriage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't believe that because I signed a paper and all of a sudden I'm we got to be trustworthy to each other. You have to have that trustworthiness and that faith in each other before you even sign that paper. And some people can have that just automatically based off their spirits with each other. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to have a paper sign. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? It depends on each person in their relationship. Some people can be so committed and so into that relationship that they don't never need that paper. That paper don't mean nothing. The way we feel about each other, the way we love on each other, the way we respect each other, and the way we live our lives with each other, that's all. We already married. We don't need the government to tell us that. But then sometimes that paper come in just because of for legal reasons. Because stuff can happen with that a spouse can be more control of than a person that committed 20-year relationship. Say if your spouse gets sick or something and going to the hospital, heaven forbid something happened tragically. Okay, by you not having that paper, indeed you have no legal rights to do different things or to sign off on different things. I mean, the paper is just what's it called? Logistics. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean anything. It does govern you if you want to do something for that person that you love that you couldn't do if you didn't have that paper. So I think that's the only reason why some people break down and do it, because it could be a lot of committed relationships and it could be 20 and 30 years never getting married, but they live their life as a married people. But the logistics of it is that when it comes to government and legal stuff and laws and stuff, the paper make it more easier for that spouse who may be left behind or for that spouse who may have to have something done. Now, they do have certain rules and government set up for people who've been together for a long time, but it doesn't play as heavy as that signed document do. And it's all legal logistics when it comes to marriage to me. It just give the other person, yeah, it's not business as usual. So that's the only difference to me. I feel that it is that that paper just give the other person the right to sign off stuff for you, to make things legal in the eyes of the government. If something was to happen to you, and then you gotta go run into the family who probably wasn't never there, who don't know what's going on, and you gotta run to the closest family member to that other person to get things done, and they're gonna mess shit up because they just don't know. People could be selfish. People don't want to listen to you. Oh, you wasn't his wife. Oh, you wasn't that husband. And see, that's why I think the signing of it come in at. You know what I'm saying? It's the logistics of the government for me. If just to cover that spouses, that other person, if anything was ever to happen to you, they wouldn't have to be jumping through hoops and wires and all the and family members. You know what I'm saying? And they like the ceremony. Yeah, you know some people get married. I know somebody got married just to have a wedding because the heart wasn't into the person. People get married just to have a wedding, and then some people get married to say, "I'm a wife, I'm a husband." But do you really know what that means? Do you know the commitment of that? You know what I'm saying? Yes. So you a lot of people get married for so many reasons. You know what I'm saying? You got people get married for money and status, and not for love. You got people to get married for assurances, for I mean for all type of reasons. People do it, and like that's the biggest one. I know a lot of people get married just to have a wedding, just to have the ceremony, and that thing put you in debt because when it's all over and said and done, then you got to build. Yeah, some states do honor long-term relationships, common law marriages. And some states make you get married, yeah. And so then it varies, like she said, it varies. So, hey, Journey G, it varies on where you live at. You know what I'm saying? The rules and regulations of that state, common law. Because I think DC have a common law thing, and I think I think y'all's after a year or 5 years or 6 years. I had to look it up because we have common law marriage laws here in the District of Columbia. And I want to say it's after 2 years or something like that, then the state will actually see you as the wife and you as the husband. But I don't know what type of what type of rules that comes under that common law marriage. You know, Texas have common law, yeah, because DC has common law too. But I don't remember what how long it is. Yes, the police actually told me that one time before. They told me that one time before, honey. We was together forever, over 20 something years. That man, yes. And but at the end of the day, he ain't act like it. Yes. But I didn't, and I felt like at the end of the day, this is what marriage was like. I'm glad it's just common law because then you could walk away. But I heard in some states that common law marriages make you do some type of legal separation with papers and stuff. But I've been alone for so long. Yeah, I've been alone for so long now. I think someone's asked me yesterday on when we was live, what I about men and mans. I was like, I don't want nobody no more about date naps and stuff. I just feel sometimes I feel so good being by myself. I do. I don't have the heartache. I don't have the heartache, the headaches, the ups and the downs. Sometimes it feels good to roll over and be there by myself, and sometimes it don't. But when I wake up and I think about everything that I got going on and all the stuff that I need to get together, I answered that. He said, "What should a wife act like, and what should a husband act like?" See, that's the thing. Let's take out the word act. Because I don't want to act like anything. I also want to be their real self. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine to the fact of who I am. In your life. I want the trust. I want the communication. I want the openness of a relationship with us. Not an openness with other people, but for us to be open with each other, to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I want to be your friend. I want you to be able to tell me things that you couldn't tell anybody else and know that it's not gonna go past my lips. I want you to be able to trust me with your secrets. You know what I'm saying? I want that vulnerability that relationship had, like a husband and wife, or even a community relationship had. You know what I'm saying? If we're in this, we're in it for the long haul. Respect my life, yeah. Can y'all hear me? I put my phone on do not disturb. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me? Cause Brandon just tried to call me. I don't want, he messed my live up. And I put my phone on do not disturb, so I don't understand why that call can still come. I don't understand why his call still come through. So where I was at. So basically, I want that vulnerability as a husband and a wife. I want us to be able to communicate and be able to be there for each other. I want to know that if shit go down, you got my back, I got your back. So I don't like, like you said, what should we act like? I mean, it's no question about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't think acting is a part of it. I know you don't mean it like that. You're like, how the relationship. I know you're saying how the relationship should be. Excuse me. But do we really know how the relationship should be? I mean, you're learning because at the end of the day, you're two individuals, and when you come together, you're learning on wife life. You're learning on husband life. Yeah, once you become a wife and a husband, certain things may change a little, but not a lot. I'm still looking for you to be that person that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for nobody to control me, to oversee me, but I want us to be vulnerable with each other. I want to be happy. I want you to make me laugh. I want to be able to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just the same. It's the same as being in a committed relationship. You know, I think that you should talk about things. I know what does change is that you need to talk about things like if you wanted to spend some money. I think that's part of being a husband and wife. Like if you want to spend some money on some type of something really big, you guys need to talk about it. Can we afford it? Is it something that we're gonna do? Is it gonna break the bank? Things like that. I mean, at this point, you gotta talk about decisions. Any major decisions that you're gonna make that's gonna affect the family or affect your marriage, I think you should talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It's the open lines of communication. And it's just different. Hey, Selena J. I think you give a little bit more when you are someone's wife and when you are someone's husband. I think you give a little bit more of yourself than you do if you're not married. Because, like I said, it comes about it's that vulnerability that tends to open up between you and her and between him and you. So yeah, so I think it'll come natural, low life, on how to be a wife and how to be a husband. I think it will come natural. Mm. And it's a learning curve. It's a learning process. Oh, oh, it's an emergency. Oh, I got to go. Bye, y'all.